Hey, I'm Chef Keith Snow. Welcome to Harvest Eating. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pan sauteed chicken breast with some beautiful mushrooms, shallots, corn, and herbs. It's going to be great. We'll get right into it in a minute. I want to show you that today I'm going to use a all-natural chicken stock. This comes from Wolfgang Puck. It's great. It tastes really good. It's got a lot less sodium than the normal brands. That's what we're going to use for this. Let's get right into the recipe. As you can see here, I've got some corn, and this corn has been smoked, and it gave it a nice little extra flavor. What you want to do to get corn off the cob is kind of make a little situation like this with a towel, and just take a knife and you just slice it right off like that. And that way it doesn't go all over your kitchen. And when you're done, you can save this cob and put it in a stock for a soup, or obviously you could put it into your compost pile, but don't just throw it out. So we'll set that aside. And now we're going to move this out of the way. Here is my chicken. This is an all-natural chicken. These are what they would call cutlets. They're nice and thin. What we're going to do with these is dredge them in our flour here. This is just plain flour. Before we dredge it, we want to season that. So we're going to come in there with a good bit of black pepper. Whenever you do this, keep in mind most of the seasoning falls off, so season it pretty heavy. Some kosher salt. Just mix this together, just like that. And now here we've got a non-stick skillet. We're going to put some extra virgin olive oil in this guy, like that. Turn on the fan, and then take our tongs and bread the chicken. Or just dust it with flour, not really bread it. And what this does is help form a beautiful crust on it. Okay, so now let's set these aside. Now don't mess with those, just let those cook, and those are going to get a good brown crust underneath. In the meantime, let's talk about our aromatics. Here is a shallot. We've got 2 cloves of garlic. We're just going to put a little slice on the garlic like this, and then we're going to run our knife through this shallot a few times like that. And then set that off to the side. Here is a cap from a portobello mushroom. We'll slice that in half, stack it up just like this, and then we're going to just slice it down. Okay, so now let's check on this chicken here. We want to get good color on this. I don't think it's ready yet, but we'll pick it up. That needs to cook just for a little bit longer. I'm also going to come in here and just season the chicken with a little bit of black pepper and salt, just to make sure those are tasting good. And now we'll let these cook for a minute. All right, our chicken has picked up some delicious golden brown color, and when you're sauteing a piece of chicken like that, the flour really helps to achieve that crust. Don't turn it before you have color like that. Now these, we can take, you can see the other side has got the nice color as well. We'll take these right out and let those guys chill out over there for a minute. And now let's get our aromatics and our mushrooms and vegetables right into this hot pan. And these mushrooms, they're mostly water, so those are going to cook down. And we'll take our beautiful sweet corn, just dump it right in, just like that. And now we're going to give this just a little bit of a flip. It's going to need a touch more oil. And then we're going to season this, because you definitely don't want all these vegetables to be bland. So some black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt, and just let these cook for a few minutes. All right, you can see that the corn has picked up some beautiful golden brown color. Things have cooked down, that's just what you want. Now it's time to deglaze. Very simply, with some dry white wine, deglazing, you pour it in there and it's going to lift up all of the fond at the bottom of the pan. That's where all the flavor is. A couple tablespoons of that. And now you just want to take your spoon, or your spatula in this case, and rub it around, make sure all of the stuff on the bottom of the pan is lifted. And now while that reduces, we're going to take our knife, and we've got 2 herbs here. We've got some fresh parsley. This is flat leaf Italian parsley. Just roll your knife right through that. And then here is some beautiful fresh tarragon. This has a gorgeous aroma. This is going to add some nice herbaceous quality. Just take that and dump it right in there. And now at this point, we're going to grab Wolfgang's stock and put this in here. And this is going to form our pan sauce. So we put that in like that and let this start to reduce down. Then I'll show you how we're going to mount it with butter. And this is going to happen very fast. In the meantime, let's take our chicken. What we'll do is have it over here. We're going to put everything right at the bottom. We'll put our chicken medallions right on top. Okay, so now we're going to take butter. This is cold butter. And what the butter will do is called Monte au beurre in French cookery. The butter will go in there and it will start to thicken up the sauce. I've turned off my heat. Now you want to move this around. Try not to spill it all over the floor. And you'll see it'll form a pan sauce. And that's the butter in there, thickening it up. Okay, now let's take a plate. We're going to reach right in here with a spoon and take some of our beautiful vegetables out and just make a little base for our chicken, just like that. And now for one serving, I would say 2 of these medallions would be perfect. Put those on like that. And then I would reach in and get some of your gorgeous sauce. Put that right over the top. Okay, now let's just take a little bit of our fresh tarragon. Just tuck that right onto the plate. And there is a beautiful pan sauteed chicken with some gorgeous vegetables and a nice pan sauce using Wolfgang Puck's chicken broth. Give this a try.